Let's see, am I on? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best horse racing show ever. I'm your host, Paul. Oh boy, I am fucking beat today. But let's go. What we got? Gulfstream and Chirchill? I need that. I need that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. What's up, Steve? Let's see, Gulfstream and Chirchill. Where's my video? Boom. What's up, Christopher? Oh my goodness. Yeah, looks like we're up and running. Oh, move that out the damn way. Give me fucking smoke. Fuck me. I'm tired to start mumbling. Oh, let me set this up and I should be all ready. What's up, Bender? Let's see, what we got? Gulfstream and Church? Let's see, in Gulfstream. Going to start with a 6 furlong race today on the dirt. But yesterday, I think it was favoring outside yesterday. Which normally I would probably want to look at this race, but right now I'm not sure if I do. Well, not normally. It's the first goddamn race of the day. I don't really care. Yeah, yesterday. I definitely had enough to think that it was favoring the outside yesterday. Yeah. Fairgrounds, first day I was willing to defend it. Second day, it seemed like outside middle of the track. If that continues, that's going to be like Turfway. It's going to be hard for me to make the adjustment, I think. But I don't think it'll stay. But yeah, like yesterday I couldn't even touch it. Not just because I didn't have marks. The only way I could have touched it yesterday if it just started looking inside automatic, and it definitely did not have that look. And because I know I got so many missed marks, it's just easier for me to leave it alone and hope that I'm right about it's doing what it usually does later in the meet when I start playing. I think that's the optimal. But yeah, it's not looking like Gulfstream or Fairgrounds on paper right now. First day it kind of did, but you know, the outside horses were getting second. I was willing to squint and be like, eh. But yesterday, I don't know if there was anyone on the inside winning yesterday. Or are you thinking about looking at it? And I definitely wish I was looking at Churchill yesterday. And I'm kind of hoping that Churchill is running the. I think it's been slanting towards the inside all week. But it's been, you know, really wet out there. I'm just wondering if it's drying out today or, you know, going to look different. What's up, Boulder? Oh, Boulder and Bender showed up at the same time. Maybe you guys are the same person. Did Gulfstream just change their graphics again? Oh, not yeah. I'm definitely hoping that Fairgrounds is Fairgrounds. I'm definitely hoping. It has been really good. I don't know the last. It's fairly new since I've been playing Fairgrounds that much. Has to be in the last 3, 4 years. And one of the year, even though it was still the big track profile, it was uncompetitive racing. So it kind of made it unplayable, even though it was dead on. I'm hoping it's there because it was goddamn that easy last year. What's up, Evander? Today I've been up since 5 in the morning. I feel like shit just because I trying to squeeze too much in. I've been busy all day, all morning too. No nap, no nothing. I was even thinking about not doing a show tomorrow, but I think I'm still going to try to get that done. But man, I might be dragging today on the show. I just felt like I could have just went to sleep and forgot about today. Yeah, I see the scratches in the first race. I might want to hold off because yesterday I definitely thought I was kind of grateful. I was gonna play another race, and luckily things changed. Luckily, I like this. I wouldn't have been able to do anything yesterday if I didn't like that seven enough. Unless I played the 9-4 double or played that exacta right. Looking for work? Nope, not looking for work. What's up, Jennifer? Attila, what's up? Razor's hiring? I keep watching those British videos. I might be qualified to go over there and be a tipster, by the way. I love how they stammer. Do you make your money tipping or betting? And oh, dude, the stammering is unreal. That's my favorite part of the interview on all those interviews. And in a country where they don't even pay taxes on winning, and they can't answer that question directly without stammering. Dude, if I was an interview, I would fucking. That's why I don't play nice with people. Tired and grumpy. Yeah, tired. I might be too tired to rant though. Ooh. Losing tickets for installation? Didn't they used to insulate walls in old construction with newspaper? I think they did. I say Jennifer likes the 1-3 at the Duck. I should be main. I should just be chugging this coffee and popping, getting caffeine in me as quickly as possible. I'm sitting here zoning out. Just zoning. Yeah, fuck it. I had to mark a bunch of shit. I wanted to take. We thought her car that she drives the most needed brakes, and I googled the parts for the car. Make the car, the engine, everything, and it looked like they got the picture of the prices, all the available prices, and all the parts, and it was pads and rotors. I took off the back tire first, fucking drum brakes. I was like, and I looked at Kiki. I'm not fucking around with the drum brakes. Then I looked at the front tires, and yeah, those are and rotors. So everything that had the parts and the motto and everything in the picture had just four rotors. I had no clue. I'm glad I did that. And then what's up, Bob? And then I tried to work on all the bolts. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow morning, but I might just wait till Thanksgiving actually. And then I was messing with the ceiling and all that shit this morning. I just wiped out. Anyway, they're off and running. No one cares. No one cares. But let's see. One got the lead, three and That's probably the 5 in second. And then there's a line of 3 behind those two. One's going to turn for home with advantage. 5 right now is in second. Oh, this is a second race there. And one looks like a good thing. That's going to be 175, and one's going to be a nice price. I think I seen 10 to 1. Oh, I thought I seen 10 to 1. 6 to 1. I can't trust my eyes right now. Maybe it was 6 to 1. Anyways, it's still a nice ticket. 6 to 1 over 10 to 1 over 5 to 1. 175 is the result. And yeah, I said that wrong. 6 to 1 over 10 to 1 over 10 to 1 is the try. Let's see. Jennifer starting out with a boom. Well, Jennifer, was that horse a higher price in the race, or was I just looking at that wrong? That I might have thought it was 9 to 1. I might have just turned that 6 upside down. For some reason, I thought it was a bigger price when I was staring at the race, but fuck it, who knows? Let's see, Jennifer. Oh, you been to Hialeah? Hialeah? I've been to Carter a few times. Carter wasn't great. That was a fun track. I don't remember the accommodations that much. I used to go when I used to go on a cruise a couple of times. We would usually go during the winter or something. I don't know, whatever. November, something like that. And I remember just being outside at Carter on the apron, laying down on the fucking park bench, looking like a homeless dude, going, "This is awesome," because it's cold and miserable in Michigan. I don't remember. I don't remember the accommodations that much there though. But I always like going to Carter. I got a feeling maybe I wasn't in the box seats then and all that stuff. Maybe I was just apron at that. Dude, I don't. I want to ask Kiki if that was with her, but then she'll be pissed. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, I never been to the old Gulfstream either. Well, Bender, was that your first winning? I think that was your first winning year or second winning year, the Carter meet. I remember you crushed that Carter meet. What was that? A huge inside speed bias, or it was either a huge inside speed, inside, or speed. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that being huge. And it was just the last year because I remember some years Carter was a little bit of a tiring track. I know on the profile some years. Oh, Jay saying it was inside. Oh, that was Bender's first winning year, and he remember it was a huge inside bias. I remember it was a huge bias. I just didn't remember which one. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't mind that little. The only thing I didn't like about that break when they switched. So they switched, obviously at the same time every year, but it was the week that they switched. For the first week at Carter, landed on that old Orleans tournament that I loved. So I lost Gulfstream, and now you're looking at Carter, and it was like the first week every time that tournament fell. I didn't mind Carter, and I had all the horses marked, but you know, it always felt like a little, God damn, I wish it was either, you know, a couple weeks in or the last week of Gulfstream, but I just didn't like the landing of that. Oh, Carter is better for the traffic people. And Hialeah, forget it, it's a parking lot in every direction. I thought you were going to say you had to worry about your safety or something leaving Hialeah. Or was it not that bad when you used to go? Hialeah hasn't been around for what, decades now, right? Not just, dude. I bet Hialeah hasn't been around for 30 years. I think they might have ran. I bet they probably ended running before 1995. I remember them running. Let's see, I think Detroit got simulcasting probably in 92 or 93, so I remember them being on the simulcast menu. I bet they stopped at probably 95, somewhere around then. Yeah, I'm not counting. I'm not. Yeah, they tried to make a comeback or something with the quarter horse racing. That world does not exist. So I'm not counting that. So they might have, you know, they might have did other things. I'm just talking about the thoroughbred. Yeah, yeah. I remember they made a comeback with quarter horses too. I don't even know. They might even still be doing that. It's not even in my world, but I doubt it. I don't think they are, but they might be. And I was kind of hoping, well, if they get quarter horses, maybe they'll get some racing dates, but I think it's all political. I don't know. Jennifer might knows why. Jennifer? Do you know why Hialeah died? Dude, I seen an old special, like 1960s, 1970s, that was focused on Hialeah back when you know, there was no casinos and shit. Oh my God, the atmosphere at that track, it was crazy. The amount of people that was there, it was fucking night and day from what you see now. And even in those old times, they were complaining about takeout and they were complaining about the city taxes or whatever that the track was paying. Oh, is that because I was even surprised that they kept Hialeah intact, so it's a historical site. Because I was even surprised that why did they keep the upkeep, and then I realized that they were had a park casino in there because I seen that a horse racing tournament that I thought about going to not too many years ago, and I was even surprised that, and it looked like they had, I don't know, maybe a small casino was still doing some simulcasting, and looked like they were still trying to make money hosting weddings at this. That was a big thing, I guess, because it was a front page of their website. What's up, Mr. Hobby? Right, Mr. Hobby. What's up? I Gulfstream I didn't even look at. I just yesterday I thought it was outside. That's rare. My warning bells. Luckily, I hit that race because I think that was the only spot that I could have done something. What's up, Bodrick? was closed due to poor neighborhood or something in his book. Hey, Mr. Hobby, I was looking at that name. I thought it was a name that I remembered. It has been a long. What the fuck? Why does everybody leave me? Just the last 2 days, man. There's been a lot of names blast from the past that hasn't been around for a long time. Hey, Mr. Hobby, everybody leaves me. Everybody leaves me. No, yesterday there was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 blast from the past names. I mean, when you consider how few views I get, that's actually quite a few people stopping in to say hi. Long story. It's gambling. I get it. People, life gets in the way. Sometimes people results get in the way. Oh, this is gonna be a nice race. I'm gonna regret not giving myself a chance to look at this. I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna regret not giving myself a chance to look at it. There's a 21-1 winner. Well, when does Bill show back up? I would be happy to hear that blast from the past. Oh, Mr. Hobby, thank you very much. Cigar fun. Thank you very much. Not necessary, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's not makeup. I'm still going to ask why you left me. Why did you leave me? A boater says I need to track Bill down. Dude, he gave me updates on his boys. His boys are doing good. One of them became a cop. I goes right with his family tree. They're either fucking they're on one side of the law or the other. I'll just leave it at that. His whole family tree, either cops or outlaws. I say, did Bender do anything here? I thought I seen Bender earlier say he might do something. I'm hoping he's somewhere near there. Oh, double. Looked like you were trying to believe in the outside. Yeah, three's on the cusp at a number. I know I wouldn't have got suckered on the 1 or the 2. With they're relatively short with just me thinking yesterday was outside. In fact, 2 just broke his maid, and I'm actually looking at this race for the first time. I just seeing if I could red board and the result makes sense. That's it. I didn't bet, means nothing. I'm gonna, when I red board 2, it's a lot of relying on the marks more than like getting to the 3. I got to have the marks. It can't be any creative thinking because I know the results. It's more marks when I look at that. But I was worried about the inside, so 1 being even money would it have got me in. I can definitely say that. 2's making a big class drop after just breaking his maiden. I want to look at the 3 last because he's the horse that matters. 6, I would have thought got really good. For 6, if I was convinced that the inside was bad, 6 would have been a player. 1 would have still been. He wouldn't have got me in the race, but he would have been considered a player. That's a pretty big class drop, and the marks are fine. And that's already 2 different directions. If I go thinking the 1's the main player, then I'm thinking, hey, it could be inside. If I'm thinking 6 is the main player, it just puts me in 100%. It's going to put me in a spot. Five's route to sprint, that's not my favorite thing. I would have to believe that the outside is good for him. I know 3-1. I'm not sure who got second. I know it was either 5 or 6. I'm not really sure. Six would be the easier one for me. 4 would get points, and he's inside outside. Just got to forgive last race, and the horse that matters is the 3. 3 just got 2 big excuses and lightly raced and won his first race out. 3, I think I could safely say that 3, I wouldn't have thought should be 21-1. That's about as far as I could go. Early in the day, even if I seen everything, I think there's a bigger chance that I still sit out. But and it is 3-6-2, and I said 6 was the. If it was 3-5, I would have said I probably wouldn't have been able to even talk myself into 3-5. So I'm glad it wasn't 3-5. And I probably would have thought that 1, 4, and 6 were the big 3. 5, I don't like route to sprint. And 2, that class level stepping up would be just too much for me. Anyway, no bet, no problem. I say, Mr. Hobby says the 3 on his number, the 3 with speed, but wasn't on his radar either. Yeah, 3 does have, bad rail and inside speed day. He wouldn't have been he wouldn't have been the favorite. He might have been. I don't think he would have been worse than an 8% chance, meaning a reaching overlay. Let's see, but wait, we got to do this right. I just got excited by the result. Did anyone have it? Because if anyone have it, they got to get their Jennifer. Well done, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I'm talking about could I get there, and Jennifer got there. Let's see, Jennifer. The exacta went up. The exacta went up. You mean sometimes they go up? Let's see. Nice start for Jennifer. Nicely done. Win and exacta, huh? Churchill and Gulfstream today. Churchill and Gulfstream. Fairgrounds in Tampa. I tried to do the last 2 days, but it was a mistake trying to jump on opening week. Luckily, I didn't play any races at Fairgrounds yesterday. So I didn't get caught in that trap. Fairgrounds just not looking like Fairgrounds is supposed to look so far after 2 days. Jennifer needs a pat on the back, dude. I try not to miss when someone. I might miss a lot of people's winning bets, but when they're at a certain range, I definitely try to look and see who got to something that matters. And Jennifer got to something that matters. Let's see. Jennifer liked them off a bad trip. Bad trips are overrated. I think that's what that comment's for. Let's see. And I'm guessing Bender had to play because it was a dirt race. And the Tapeta Sprints was the only thing that ran perfectly yesterday at Gulfstream. Let's see, but I got to find out where Churchill and Gulfstream's at. So they look like they're going to be 10, 12 minutes apart, hopefully. And Gulfstream race 2 is supposed to go off before Churchill. That's what I need to know. Oh, so prices at Gulfstream the last 2 days, or at least prices today after one race. Attila started out with that bomb yesterday. That's 60 to 1. Then I next think the next race was 8 to 1. We had a 6 to 1, 10 to 1, or something like that, double. And then I think it got chalky. It might have got chalky after that, but they started out firing yesterday. Well, I figured that's why you were jumping in early. I knew you find these sequences. Would you have been able to get to the three if you thought that? Did you make the adjustment thinking it was outside or inside, Bender? I think you were on the four, five, six, probably thinking outside. If that's is that what you did? That is what you did. I got a feeling you adjusted thinking it was might be playing like it was yesterday in the first leg on the dirt. And I got a feeling you might be right now thinking thinking that I should have not took a stand. I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're thinking, but I got a feeling you might be. Yeah, even after a day like yesterday, if I gotta play, it would be because I think that it's going back because generally it does there, but there's no right answer there. There's no right answer. I can see either way. It's just Gulfstream tends to snap back more times than not. But as a player, there's no, you make your decision, and there's no real right way to address it. The safest way is just to watch a couple races, I guess. But if you like the math on your ticket, if math overruns, then you got to play. You got to play. Although that was a little bit of both because one didn't run. Six was the outside horse that probably, 6, 4, and one I thought still should be the big three. One did not run. Six was second best. And I don't know. I know three angled out, but was he ever on the inside? He could have been wide the whole time. So technically it still could be playing like it did. Hold up, I want to watch that replay now. Now that I have that thought process in my head, I just want to see that trip on the three. I know he was wide in the stretch, but that's not abnormal even on an inside day. Oh my God, my brain is not working. I'm trying to find the replay and I keep hitting to bet now. Do they got that video up right now? I just want to see if he could have been off the rail. Because I was not paying attention. I wasn't interested in. And I really didn't see when one died. So one did get the lead. Is that three? Three is actually wide right now. Three is not saved. That's not a I'm inside and I angled out. Dude, it could still it could that result you could still look at that like it could be outside actually. One should have got points. Four should have got points. One ran, so it's not like you could say, hey, one was bad. He tried. He just ran a race and got beat. Two looks like he has a shot here. He kind of flattens out, even though he was. I didn't think he was a player. I don't know. You could still interpret that result that it could still be outside possibly. Steve, for the love of pets, what's up, man? Let's see. Tampa, I want to keep an eye on. Let's see, but I don't want to. I'm going to watch Aqueduct. I don't have time to watch Tampa, and then I'm going to go right to Gulfstream. I'm still trying to get my. At least that result energized me. I can already feel a little adrenaline going. At least we started with a great result and got me a little more excited, and I'm not feeling as tired. What's up, Boderick? Rockin' Ray. Who else am I missing? That looks like about it. There's a late scratch. Let me see Gulfstream. A late scratch at Aqueduct. Let me set up and let's see. 2711 is out, so it looks like a 9-horse field. If math matters, I think that's 9. I could do that in my head. Let's see. One's a big favorite though. Let's see. What is this? Got to be a maiden. We got one maiden in the race. Let's see. Basement level maidens though. Capita Sprint plays just like the turf sprints. I'm going to just start calling that. I normally call it speed and stalkers. I'm just going to say it's speed and probably got to be within 3 lengths of the lead by the first call. I don't think it's steering you that wrong. Let's see. First race out was a route race. I got him pretty close to a bad rail, but a stalking day is why he got the asterisk. Showed speed. I don't have a problem with that race. And then he runs 3 sprints. So right now, I even think he's not a route to sprint anymore. He's been running 3 sprints. Let's see that race 3 back against a little bit better stock supposedly. Going average and 21 and 3 is generally decent on the Tapeta. It was just average that day though. Yeah, he fit. I mean, he fits. He could have speed, could be stalking, depending on how much other speed is in the race. If he's an overwhelming favorite like that, that should give me a clue that this field is probably pretty weak, though, is my initial thought. Three's taking action. I don't have a problem with him taking action. Him and the favorite were running in the same last race. They were pretty close to each other. 3 was a little bit, barely a little bit more forwardly placed. To me, they're not much difference. And they both got relatively the same class drop too. They're not much difference. That already makes 1 over bet to me. Boy, this is a second race off a little class drop. Earnhardt's at a route. He's a starship horse. I like that. Doesn't mean I like betting him, but I like rooting for that stable for whatever reason. Just because it's called Starship. I think they breed their own and they name them all Starship. I just like rooting for them, but that's not a betting. I was trying to see who this horse is. Someone beat him. He was average, slow, earned hearts. He did improve off of those hearts, ran a top after the hearts, so the hearts already technically worked in a way. But I don't even know why I'm thinking that much. If I'm thinking that much, he's going to be somewhat of an overlay. I don't even know why I'm thinking that hard. If I got to think that hard, he's definitely an overlay. Five got a couple of excuses. Bad rail, 2 races going a speed favoring track last race. I still think I got an overall hard time. I'm not seeing a lot of speed there. There was a year layoff. Eight's probably a contender just because he could probably stalk, but I don't think he's going to challenge for the lead. He's probably going to get enough points to call him an overlay. Nine could be interesting too. This race could be. Woodbine, the 10 horse, I just don't think he has enough speed, but all the speed is weak. Yeah, this horse had some speed at Finger Lakes and speed way back. 12. Um, I don't think impossible. 10, I was already leaning. I think he's a contender. I think he comes off the pace. I don't think it's necessarily good. I think 7-1 is about the right price. 8, there's actually room for improvement. Oh no, I'm on the 9. 9, there's room for improvement. I think he's about there. 8 can stalk. 8 gets points. Let's see, I'm losing video. 8 gets points still. 6, I'm going to have a hard time getting to the 6. 5, I'm just going to give a blind 8%. Being a first-time starter, I don't do anything with them. Four could be one of the speed horses. 4 is going to give, I would give him 5%. He's still an overlay. I'm going to give him 6 so I don't forget about him. He actually gets me in the race a little bit. And I think 2, 1, 3, and 8 are probably the horses that got the best chance, but they're not equal to me. Let's see, 15% would still make 8 an attractive overlay. So I'm going to say I don't have a problem with these horses thinking they might be the best speed. That's close enough to 120. Let's see, I'm still interested in the 1, the 3, 4 probably brings me in the race. I'm still interested in the 8. I can get to a little bit. 9 I can get to at that number. 5's a first-time starter. He's an overlay, but I'm not throwing him in. Right now, if that's all I use, 4 and 8 is definitely the keys. It's just, do I want to do anything else? I'm not sure 1, 8 is playable though. 1, 4 is 51 to 1. Yeah, one on top of the 8's not playable. Get rid of that. I would play the 8-1 though. Just 1, 8. I'd be willing to lose. I see that would be a key box. Let's see, I did this wrong. Well, actually, I could just put that in as a 3-horse box on a single ticket and just press the 3. That's probably the same, that's the same thing I was going to write. Let's see, that one, it cost me a lot for a score. I'm already pressing the 3. I could also press the 8 there if I wanted to. Let's see, I'm definitely doing that. Definitely doing that, but there's still some other horses I might be considering. I might get shut out of that though. So I think I should be doing something with the 9 and something with the 12. It might just be 1 and 3 with those two. I might not have time to. No, I can't play 1, 9 I can play box. God damn, I'm getting my shit mixed up. That's supposed to be 12, 9. I'll do the key box with the 3 first. I'm sorry, that is supposed to be a 1-9 box, actually. That's supposed to be a 1-9 box. Well, I gotta hit submit. Come on. I'm gonna try to get the straight 12-1, but I don't know if I'll get that one in. No, I won't get that in. All right, so let me fix this. So I do got the 1-9 box. I played these lower tickets for less though. And I did not get the 12-1 straight. I just crossed that because I was trying to get that. Come on with the starship. Otherwise, it's just going to be 3-1-1-3 right now. Yeah, I think I'm dead unless 8 comes flying. 8's just too far back. Ah, 8 is flying. 4 still has a shot. I need this 1 to get sleepy. Come on, 8. I need the 1 to get a little bit more sleepy. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Discourage this 1. Nah, 1's going to get second. Well, I could have played the super, but I'll never play the super. Yeah, too much speed. Those are the 2 speed horses. I'm going to like my betting line, but I'm going to like that I played these tickets for less, but everything else is just bad. Or didn't work. I'm not going to say it's bad. I could defend that ticket. Oh, Bender tried with the 4. I knew you liked the 4. I was hoping 4 could get the lead. Actually, the race ran pretty good. I just needed 1 to get a little bit more sleepy and 8 to be a little closer to the pace. And now that I'm looking at the pace, if I was watching the pace, I would have known I had 0 shot there. 23 on the front end on the Tapeta Sprints is just brutally slow. So is 46-3 at the half. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the slowest Tapeta Sprint of the day by a lot. Jennifer did a huge pass. That would have been optimal. That would have been optimal for me. But I knew I was doing something as soon as I knew I could get to the 4. I knew I was trying something there. I don't even know if the 3-8 would have been. I think 3-8 was paying 30-1. I wouldn't be shocked if that would have went down if it. Yeah, that did go down 21-1. And I even said I pressed the 3, and I even said I could even press the 3, the 8 again. I could even came down to another just 3-8 in that 3-horse exacta box. I remember saying that out loud. Oh, well, 1 almost got sleepy enough, but that exacta did go down a bit. Let's see, Churchill 1 minute. I'm hoping Churchill is still looking like it did the last 2 days, and it is. It's wet. It doesn't mean that inside's going to hold up, but I think it's been there all week. If I got good enough stuff price-wise, I can jump. If not, I'm going to want to watch this race at least closely. It's not a big field with a 1 to 2. And there's not, what is that? Oh, that's a 5 horse race. I'm probably just watching the race closely now. It's not very often that you look at a 1 to 2 and go, yeah, they got zero chance. Although I got him on a bad, well, he gets an asterisk for being an early pressing, running against the early pressing day. God, he's an ugly looking 1 to 2 though. That's a 1 to 2 today at Churchill. 4, I don't mind, or 5, I don't mind that. First race out, I think he ran on a bad rail. Last race, I think he ran against the closing day. He's 4 to 1. I know what I'm rooting for there. I'm actually going to see if this is a little playable or not. I'm writing the odds and not the number. That's the ticket I'm definitely rooting for. This horse did have trouble in both of his starts, though. That makes me a little bit more weary. And I'm still writing the wrong numbers. I've been writing the odds. But 7 puts me in position where I got to beat him out of first and second at 2 to 5. Let's see, these are $2 exactas. No, that's not worth doing. In fact, I think this ticket turns into 3 has to run out of that group. I think instead of a 3 horse box, I would have to play it that way. No bet for me now. That's it, Mr. Hobby got 7 as a lock. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem if he would have beat me if I would have played this. It's a bad looking group, and I wouldn't have, if I played that ticket, I definitely would not like that 7 got the lead for the first time and instantly outbroke everyone. I would have liked to set up better if he was coming off the pace and 2, 3, 5 were up there. $23-1. Yeah, are they getting closer to him, or are he just letting them in the race and has a lot of horse? Kind of hard to tell. Right now, it feels like he got a lot of horse. I'm leaning towards he got a ton of horse. And 3, the horse that matters, what I'm rooting for, is already done. So if they beat the 7 out of first and second, it's more likely just to be the 2-5-5-2 that wasn't giving any kind of a bump. But 7 does look like a lock. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get any info out of that 5 horse field and 7 getting the lead and getting the inside and just pouring it on. What's up, Brian? Let's see, Jennifer with the huge pass. Bodrick agrees, and I'm on the same no bet. Huge pass. So how bad was that exact at Gulfstream? And what did that try and, well, I don't think the try paid anything. I'm curious what the super, but I never would play a super. I don't even know if 4 helps that super. for doesn't even really help the super. It's $20 for 10 cents. And I knew the 8 wasn't going to help the try. We got $7 exacta. In fact, the exacta paid 10 cents more than the 3 did just winning by himself. Nope, I haven't seen or talked to Bill. He called one time, said he was talking to. He called me. He said, I'm talking to the guys at Barstool Sports. I got it in, put together an audition tape. I'm coming over tomorrow to do the show with you. He never showed up, and I said, I'm not doing no goddamn audition tape. I said, if you're talking to him, tell him to fucking watch the show or leave me alone. He's like, put together an audition tape. I was like, kiss my ass. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I'm talking to Barstool. They love me. Maybe he's working for Barstool and I don't even know it. That's the last I heard of him. What's up, Joggy J? Is that the old giggity guy, or was that? Or that might have been Gary. I'm thinking. I don't know why I related that to Joggy James. Oh, he walked off with the derby call. Did he have aesthetic? Did he? I know I did it. He might have. I don't know. I don't think he was. Was he hosting that year? I don't even remember. Dude, it's been a long time. That's Damien. What's up, Damien? Yeah, it was a funner show when he was on here, without a doubt. God, he used to drive me crazy. Dude, I think that was good because we had disagreements. I hate watching a panel of handicappers. One guy's on the 1, 2, 3, and the other guy's on the 6, 6, 7, 8, and they're like, "Oh, good pick, good pick, good pick," and it's like, why? Oh yeah, I can see what you're saying. I'd be like, no. Yeah, he liked route to sprint way better than I did. He used to drive me crazy with it, dude. It was a really big inside bias days, and he still was a sucker for an outside speed horse, saying that every once in a while they'll clear and beat me at a nice price, but for as many times as being wrong, it used to drive me crazy. Yeah, dude, that was a friend that I had for a long time. So it was, the grumpiness and everything we showed towards each other. That was all real, not manufactured. I like those shows. Dude, scratch your head picks were the ones that when he won. Those were the ones that drove me crazy. Not that I'm supposed to still lose, but he was a guy that go to a track and just ask everyone what they liked, and that's how he bet. He wasn't a. I'm a pen and paper handicapper. I'm what you call a handicapper. He was a socialite at the track. He was a guy going up to the $50 winner or not the $50 winner, the $50 window, and coming back and telling everybody, hey, I just seen a guy drop $2,000 on a horse. Oh, it must be a good thing. And, we're just laughing. And so many times those were just, on favorites or not good tickets to begin with. Yeah, he was different. Dude, I'm wondering if I should have looked at the double in that second race at Gulfstream with that betting board, though. If I ever talked to him, well, I did tell him. He called me on live on the show. That was live on the show when I took that phone call. If you were here that day, you heard what I said to him about fuck the edition tape. And I said, everybody misses you. And if he ever came back, he's more than welcome to host. I'd bring him back in a second if he was around. Oh, we had good times, man. Dude, the ladies at Kiki's work used to watch just to count how many times he was pouring a new drink. He was going through these big bottles of Jack like once a week. And the ladies were watching, counting how many drinks he had and how many times he went to the refrigerator and updating Kiki. I hope you're not feeding Paul spaghetti tonight because Bill just finished it. So I even had more viewers with him. That's not technically true. I had more non-horse player viewers with him. The ladies at the work don't watch me. No, she didn't. She got pissed about the bottles and was worried about him driving because if you come to my house, we're paying for the liquor. She was just getting pissed because she knows I wasn't drinking. She had more overhead. What? I gotta go get another. I don't even know what this bottle's called. Is this a fifth? I don't even know my bottle sizes. I don't even know what that is. That's probably way bigger than a fifth. I don't know what the fuck that is. No, she didn't care. She didn't care about the feeding. I don't eat leftovers, so actually that was good. So he wasn't drinking that a week. He was probably drinking that every 2 weeks because we only did two shows back then with him, come to think of it. That's right. We weren't doing a full schedule with him. Does that go for $20? I think that goes for 50, doesn't it? Is that only $20? Well, the Kiki's cheap then. Jennifer, Kiki's cheap then. Is that really what Jack goes for? Now I gotta go tell her. Well, I told her to shut up then. I gotta go tell her to really shut up now. You're embarrassing me, girl. I gotta look it up now. Jack Daniels whiskey. She's upstairs. I'm gonna go yell at her. Oh, you're right. It's like 25, 26 bucks at Kroger. I thought that was $50 she was complaining about. You're right. Yeah, it's old number 7. He used to bring me cigars, so He used to bring me cigars. Oh, it's the taxes that makes the difference. In Florida, it's $20. Oh my God, nice race at the Duck. 4-3, 12 to 1 over 30 to 1. Where's my Duck players? You guys are sitting out on that race? Let's see, Jay's booming with the winner. All right, it didn't go to waste. Let's see, Jay Dutch to 1 and 4. Doesn't look like I don't see too many people. Jennifer with the huge pass there. Well, let's see, and it stayed good. 12 to 1 over 30 to 1 over 9 to 1 over 10 to 1. Yeah, nice call, Jay. It didn't go to waste in the chat room. Jay got it. Oh, you took on 2 to 5. Sunday Girl did not hit the board. Ooh, let's see if there's a bridge jumper. 68,000 out of 84. That might be a bridge jumper, right? Is that enough to be technically a bridge jumper? It sounds like enough. Mr. Hobby wasn't even close at the Duck. Yeah, nice one to be in and be right. That's for sure. All right, where am I? I'm kind of all over the place. Let's see, I'm going to recycle some of these because I want to keep an eye on Tampa. And I got to bring Gulfstream back around. Oh, Gulfstream, I'm not going to have time to watch Tampa. Let's see, this is a dirt race. I'm still not sure what I think about the inside. 3 got good marks at 24 to 1. Went too fast to win last race. Died badly, but 7 and 8 are the favorites. God, 1 I would be interested. Oh. I think I'm going to do a little poke that I might regret. I'm going to try to get best of both worlds. That's the inside. I don't think I got to worry about that exact of being a score. Why is my My mouse is acting funny. Fuck, actually, dude, I think, oh, they're betting. I'm wondering why 7 is the bigger favorite in the exactas, but I figured it out. It's the Todd Pletcher. I might even do a little bit. Dude, I wonder if I need a new battery. I think I want this pressed again straight. I'm doing the key box pressed again with the 8, and I'm playing the 8 straight, so there's 3 tickets there instead of just a 2. I want to get the 2 in there, still the 3, and still the 5. This is kind of a loose call right here. Let's see. This mouse is going to give me possibly. Fuck, am I going to get shut out for some of this? The only ticket I got to get is that key box pressed to the 8. With the 3-5, come on. Fuck it, hey. Submit. Yeah. Is that batteries? Fuck, where's that other mouse? I got the bets in. I'm just. Fuck, I don't see that mouse either with the cord. All right, they're loading in the gate. Let's see, the inside is breaking well. One's going to get the lead. I need the 1, 2, 3 if the 1 wins. I need 7, the Pletcher, to go away. He looks scary. Or I need the 3 or the 2 to keep running. 1's going away, good. 1's not going away. 2's going away. 3's went away. 4 looks loaded. 5's my only hope, I think. But 4 looks very scary. Come on with this 5. Have some horse. Now I can't slow down the 4. Can I slow down the 4? Yeah, 4 is going to be there, I think. I'm not even sure if 7 I didn't press. Let me go get batteries, but I got to see what kind of batteries these are. Hopefully it's just the batteries. Probably because I was using it without the mouse pad for a while. Yes. Yeah, I knew that was a little questionable play there. That feels better. Does it feel better? I think it feels better, a little bit better. Might be the mouse pad too. Let's see, I think 4 is a first time starter that got second and 6 got third. Yeah, both of them were first time starters. Yeah, so if the first time starters don't win, I would have got the exacta, but that exacta went down and that's not the one I was pressing. That wouldn't have been a boom. It would have paid for everything and been profitable, but it wouldn't have been great. All right, what's going on at Tampa today? Chalky second race. Probably a chalky first race. Let's see, I got Aqueduct, Fairgrounds, Woodbine. I don't have Churchill. I got Cycle Fuel. Churchill, we're a minute out. 7-horse race. Man, I'm still paranoid about this mouse. Well, let's see. Two's the big favorite. All the favorites are on the inside. Yeah, I'm not jumping into this right now. I just want to. This is an easy race, though. Well, easy race to know what tickets I can construct if I can get to them. Now, the horses that really matter, I don't think they're going to matter here, would be my thought. I think I'd be surprised if this result is that big. That's a quick glance opinion. All right, 1, 2, 3 should probably be taking the bulk of the action. And 7's probably the only one on the outside that looks like he has any form that could be good with some speed. 2's the big favorite on the lead. Well, 7's going to try to run at the decent number. Other than that, it's the 2 horses that are taking most of the money. And I said the horses that really mattered, I'd be shocked if any of them ran, and it looks like none of them are running. That would be the 4, 5, 6, I think. Let's see, 2's going to win, inside winner, but he's also the big chalk. 7's going to get second. 3's going to hold on for third, so 7 just split all the inside horses. As 2 did have speed, not the sexiest marks on the inside, but I think that's a pretty big class drop. And 7, I don't got a problem with his form. Let's see if this is working. No bet. That's usual. Yeah, it feels like it's at least a little bit better. Let's see. Played 2 races at Gulfstream. Neither of them worked out. But not too much action yet. One bet I could defend. The other bet, I knew I was probably going to regret playing. Let's see, but that was 7, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm not sure Gulfstream is Gulfstreaming right now for the dirt. I probably hope there's more Tapeta sprints today right now. Or I make an adjustment on the dirt, one or the other. Let's see, 6 races is going to be a dirt. Looks like we're going to have a lot of Tapeta routes, though. Oh, a lot of Tapeta routes. Right, that was Tapeta. No Tapeta sprints. Thank you, Gulfstream, for not cooperating. Well, last race, but that's a higher class one. Yeah, fucking, I'm gonna have to like the Tapeta routes maybe, or Churchill. or figure out if I can make an adjustment on the few dirt races that are left. Let's see. And I was wondering if that with that 3-horse winning the second race, could I played the double? And the answer was no. I would not have played the 3-7 in the double. In fact, I didn't even care for the 7 that much other than Pletcher. I don't see how that double pays more than $15. I think $15 is probably generous. Do I got extra shit open today? I do. Hold up. Let me see what I got open. Do I got extra shit open? Oh, shit. Yeah, I got a lot of extra shit open. I got my calendar open. I got notes open. And I had email open. Yeah, something feels a little slow. Oh, the 8 at Gulfstream? Yeah, I thought, until I seen the Pletcher, I thought 8 was the horse that I thought should have been the favorite, and then I seen the Pletcher, and I was like, okay. If he wasn't co-favorite, I would have not even thought of the 7 there. But we had, if it was inside, I would have thought the 1, 2, or 3 would have been able to run better than what they did. One got the lead; he died pretty bad. I'm leaning towards. I definitely think the inside's not great. 4 was in the 4 hole, but I'm not. I'm not actually sure. I don't. I don't know why I gotta say I'm not sure when I can just watch that replay. I don't think he was on the inside. Dude, I'm gonna sign out of this and come back in. My shit's not working right. Let me see if I can get a different connection there. Was that a mistake? Huh. That backfired. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, it just feels, everything feels off. I'm blaming it on Mr. Hobby. Did you corrupt my, did you hack me? You come back and I got computer issues? It's all Mr. Hobby today. There we go. I want to see where that 4 actually got steadied hard out of the gate. Yeah, 1 and 2 got the lead. 3 was in good position if they were good enough. 1 died badly. Four, I guess, did go to the rail after getting steady. $22 and 1. Man, four being a hard first-time starters, it's even hard to judge him. Well, when 1, 2, 3 dies, four just got first run over the 5 and the 8. And six actually closed on the inside. The other thing it could be is off the pace too, or just nothing, or just back, or not much there. 3 did come off the pace. 7 came off the pace. Everybody came off the pace here. Could be speed's not good too. Anyway, I'm questioning everything at Gulfstream on the dirt right now. Either way, I'm kind of stuck at Gulfstream on the dirt. Yeah, everything just feels so slow, and it's and I got ADHD, and I can't focus when things go. Now I'm double tripping, clicking, thinking everything's not responding because I got no patience either. Mr. Hobby says, "Not you. You didn't do it. I'm blaming you, man." Let's see. Jennifer likes to duck. 1, 2, 10, 11. Ooh, got some 2 big ass prices in there. 2 horses at 30 to 1 roughly. Let's see. Christopher had some Woodbine picks. Yeah, I wish I had more of a crutch with more Tapeta sprints today at Gulfstream. Let's see, Jennifer with the no red board warning, no red borders. Let's see, Christopher's at the duck, 6, 1, 11. Oh, both of you guys like that one horse had a big number. Tapeta route day today at Gulfstream. Not my favorite days. Although never know what I'm going to hit if something's interesting. I never know, but not my favorite. In theory, not my favorite day. Oh, Gas is on Razor Show today. He's hosting or co-hosting. Is he in the Lazy Boy? He's always in that Lazy Boy. Or at Red Rock. He used to stream from Red Rock. Let's see. Wow, that one took a lot of action. He went from 30 to 1 to 20 to 1 to 14 to 1. He has the lead, being hounded by the 2. They are dueling. 11 got some running to do. 2 slowly getting a little advantage, but 1 hasn't given up yet. 11 is gearing up wide. He looks like he's coming with a move. 1 is still fighting for a long time, but feels beat. 6 got first run over the 11. 2 now has the lead. 6 looks threatening, so does the 11. 6 is really threatening, so is the 11. 2 still fighting. 11's grinding. It's going to be 2-11, 11-2, 11-2-6. 11 looked like he got his head down. The Pratt angle. Jockeys don't matter. Not at even money. You needed Pratt to get to even money? Pratt? Who did Pratt beat? Who's on the 2? I'm just curious. I don't know why I'm curious. Get that Woodbine off of here. I still want to keep an eye on Fairgrounds. Fairgrounds going in the gate. Gulfstream, I got 4 minutes. I'm too distracted everywhere. Tired and distracted is not a good combo. I'm going to have to go to Gulfstream, the Topeka route race. God, nothing's working. Dude, that's a long delay, it feels like. I doubt it if that makes it better on all my cigar fucking dust. Let's see, 6 and 4 are going to be scratched. Let's see, 5's a big favorite with hearts while closing. What is this, $8,000 claimers, probably? Three was going too fast to win, and that is too fast to win over there. And the races surrounding that, I don't mind. Is that the same? Yeah, the November 1st race. 1 and 2, 1 and 3 were earning hearts on the same day. I'm gonna go grab that other mouse. I'm going nuts here. caffeine buzz. That's not good. Fuck, I can't find that mouse with the cord. There it is. I just throw shit everywhere. Is that still plugged in my computer? Oh, sweet. I hate this mouse too, though. Fuck, this thing's worse, I think. I can't use that. Yeah, this one feels at least better than that. Dude, I'm gonna restart this later, but fuck, I'll have to deal with it now. Everything, I might just have to restart. Yeah, I got no opinion this race. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's the mouse. I think I'm just lagging somehow. Let's see. Jennifer's booming everywhere. Fairgrounds boom. Tampa boom. Jennifer's gonna need a wheelbarrow. I'm not even sure what I think of the favorite here, actually. I definitely think he's a contender. I'm wondering if I think he got that big of an advantage, though. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see, 9 and 1 are going to the lead. 8 and 10 looks like they're going to be in stalking position. And 1 and 3 earned hearts that I might have been interested, might not have been. I'm not sure. I just got distracted. I just remember both of them having hearts at giant numbers. Although one's probably going, I'd be worried about that one holding up with that pace. Yeah, it looks like he could be shortening strides. 3 still looks like he got a shot, though. 9's going to get first run. 10's gearing up. 5 is gearing up too. 1's done. 3 looks done too. It looks like the horses that they're betting are going to be the. Well, actually, 10's a big price too. Well, shit. My video's choppy too. Kind of hard for. 3's actually running, but I don't think he'll get a first or second. I think he got a close third. And I think 5 did win. I'm not sure. I think it's 5-2. 5-2-3, I think. Unless 3 got a miracle head bob, but I don't think he did. I think that's the 2 on the inside. Yeah, 5, probably 2-3. Yeah, 2-5 over probably 17-1 over 25-1. And he didn't have that big of an advantage, just a winning advantage, but that was a close finish. And this fucking computer is gonna drive me crazy today. There's nothing else for me to shut down. What's up, Gordon? Let's see, Rock and Ray got hit at Fairgrounds with the 2-1. Oh, inside exact over there at Fairgrounds. What did that pay? I can't be flipping around. My computer, everything's just so slow. Dude, I'm wondering if I should just fucking restart now instead of trying to do the whole fucking show. I don't know if this is gonna get better. 36 for 2. Let's see, why they filled in that circle? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go on tilt before I even start playing. Well, barely playing. Let's see, that is Churchill. I'm just double clicking. Yeah, 4-horse race at Churchill. That's not gonna matter. No, I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna restart the show. I'm gonna try to redo the computer. I'm not playing this race. I should be back before the next race. Let me restart this. This is shit today. I don't want to sit here for the next 5 hours just complaining about this if that fixes it. Yes, I want to